Well, this evening, disappointing news for people living along a busy stretch of highway in the Fox Cities.
The speed limit will not be reduced on a section of Highway 15 in Outagamie County between Greenville and Hortonville. Chris Schuler reports that decision was announced by the DOT after conducting a traffic study.
On Highway 15 between Hortonville and Greenville, traffic crashes like this have been a cause for concern. But the Wisconsin DOT says the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit here had little to do with those events.
Most of what we saw in the crashes were the result of drivers not safely reacting to quickly changing conditions on the highway.
After a 17-year-old Hortonville High School senior died in a crash in October, a call went out to lower the speed limit to 45 miles per hour. Local officials asked for a traffic study, and Friday the DOT released its findings.
We determined that the 55 mile an hour, the current 55 mile an hour speed limit is appropriate, and we're not going to be making a change.
The study shows most drivers travel the highway at 58.9 miles per hour. If the speed limit was lowered to 45, only 10% of drivers would comply, and lowering it would only create more issues.
You come upon a car that's moving slower, or some people get frustrated because they can't pass and they try to pass, and that leads to other issues.
Since July, the State Patrol's increased its presence, making 677 traffic stops, all in an effort to get drivers to follow the rules.
If we can get as close as we can to those ideal conditions, that's going to be the safest driving environment that we can make.
While the DOT won't be lowering the speed limit, they will be making some changes, with the Highway 15 expansion project breaking ground next year.
This is going to be a much improved, safer facility when we're done with construction.
Certainly with the crash history, there's a need for the major project.
Reporting in Brown County, Chris Schuler, Local 5 News.
Thanks, Chris. And those extra patrols will continue through May of next year. And soon 4 speed display signs will be installed to remind motorists to drive the speed limit.